Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping up, so haunting every time. And as I stare, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you and welcome you to the Weekly Blitz, episode 5. I'm pretty sure. Number 5 of the Weekly Blitz. Can you believe it? You, me, you, us together. 25 of these sons of guns. And I tell you what, 5, not 25. What the heck am I talking about? See, didn't swear there. Because that's my new thing, right? I'm not swearing in the first little deal. So, let's just jump right into it. I've been seeing like the new Jurassic World movie or whatever comes out, and I've been having a lot of time to think. They don't make any sense. Because dinosaurs aren't, like, yeah, they'd be scary because we don't, like, they're not a thing that we're used to, but they wouldn't be because we're humans and we're smarter, and like, we've beaten all the other, like, animals and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We have guns, and that's really the great equalizer. Because it doesn't matter if, like, even Godzilla, if Godzilla was real and he could walk on land, right? We could shoot a missile into his eye hole and blow his brain up. Dead. Easy day. Dinosaurs aren't Godzilla. Godzilla is like 5 times above a dinosaur. And we would destroy up. You know what I'm saying? We would absolutely destroy Godzilla. And humans are smarter. Not only that, all mammals are smarter than dinosaurs would have been. And another thing, this is something that really pisses me off. The Velociraptor in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, that whole deal, those were the size of chickens in, like, the real world history, okay? They weren't the size of people. They were the size of, okay, not a chicken, but like the size of a turkey. And that'd still be like a feathery monster coming at your face. But still, it's like people used to kill bears and stuff with spears and swords and arrows. It'd be no different. And if a dinosaur came back, what about all the diseases and stuff that we have nowadays? We just cough on it. Well, I don't even know if I can say diseases nowadays because you know what's going on. How crazy is that? I can't say things like I can't say probably. I definitely can't say I can't say like I can't say any of the slurs. I can't say no, I'm pretty sure I can say black, but like you can't. You're not supposed to. I'm getting off track. Anyway, and as I was thinking about how like Jurassic Park didn't make sense, I started thinking about how overpowered humans are in general. Like, if you really think about it, humans are the top of the food chain, apex predator animal for a reason. Now, I mentioned the intelligence, and obviously that's number 1. Like, because we're so smart, and we have these bad boys, our thumbaroos, we can manipulate our environment, and like not much else can. It's just like a win-win. With our brain and our thumbs, it's like game over. Boom, fire. Boom, weapons. Boom, domestic. Like, we went from other animals, just run around eating animals, to taking those other animals and making ourselves dominant over those said animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, no other animal does that. What other animal domesticates other animal? None. Human because we're the best. Like, I'd like to see a cow trying to... What's a cow gonna do with a domesticated pig? Exactly. Nothing. Or like an orangutan. Some of them know how to like fish with spears. Allegedly, I read this in an article. Some of them learned to spearfish from watching like black people do it. So I thought that was pretty cool, but that's besides the subject. But anyway, another thing, humans have the best endurance of like any creature, I'm pretty sure. I saw this on a Tier Zoo video, but like human beings sweat. Like your skin sweats, and the wind going off that sweat cools you off so you can keep going, right? And humans, we might not be the fastest over a short distance, but like say there's a pack of people, early people, way back in the day in somewhere that's not Africa, because me saying pack would offend someone. But say there's a group of people and they're hunting a gazelle, right? The gazelle is going to get away for a while. The human's going to catch up, and it's going to get away again. The human's going to catch up. It's going to get away again. The human's going to catch up. It's going to get away one more again, and the human's going to catch up. And it's going to get away. No, it's not. Because one of those times, it's just going to collapse from fatigue. Because that bitch can't sweat. It is not possible for that creature to sweat. And, like, Hey, love of my life. Let's go. But there's like a thing, like people like recover faster with it. There's something, this was explained to me by someone who knows better, obviously. But like humans can just run shit to death. Like dogs. Like if you were to go running with a dog, right? For in a really hot temperature and whatnot, the dog could outrun you for a while, but you can go at a consistent pace for a lot longer than that dog. And eventually, if that dog were to like not to stop and take breaks and blah blah blah, it will die. Like horses and shit will do that. And humans, like way back in the day, from what I've gathered, is they just used to run shit to death. Like they'd just be going and going and going. And all of a sudden, that animal would collapse. Could you imagine being some whatever? It doesn't matter because I guess people used to eat everything. And if there were like different kinds of humans, like Australopithecus and whatnot and blibbity blah, and like Homo sapiens sapiens interacted, like Homo sapiens sapiens probably ate like other hominid stuff. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Because they're cannibals now. And that's unacceptable, rightly, for a reason. But, shit, like, when did cannibalism become a no-no? You know what I mean? And think of how long people were around before it was a no-no. So people were probably just, like, eating humans and, like fucking kids and like, that's probably what humanity was like. Because human beings are animals, you know what I mean? We're savages. And like good and bad. Like good and like it got us to where we are. Without humans being as we are, there would be no civilization like what we know now. I had an ice cream sandwich today. I'm probably gonna have another. But I think I might be like lactose intolerant. So every time I do it, my stomach's just like, oh, guy. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I got the burps and I got the hot snakes and bubble gut. So, you know, it's not exactly fun, but it'll be a cold, dark, dirty day in hell before I stop consuming dairy. Because I like ice. I love ice cream. I love milk. Strawberry milk is my favorite. I could drink strawberry milk if I didn't drink soda pop. But I don't drink that much soda pop, believe it or not. Like people, I used to drink a lot of soda pop, but I don't drink that much soda pop. I used to, like, for a period of a while, I used to drink a bunch of water, but I quit drinking water because I'm too lazy to fill the our water filter. But also, it takes forever to fill. I feel like there should be a more efficient water filtering device. It's just like a pure, like a Brita or like a pure filter. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing super fancy. I don't even own a bidet. Because that's another thing. say you're a guy and you do gay porn, for whatever the reason, does that make you gay? Like, if you do homosexual acts within a gay porn, regardless of the reason, does that make you gay? I have no opinion on this. I'm just asking. I just want to know what the people think about this. Because it's like a long, long time ago, a friend of mine asked if you force sex another male and you're a male to assert your dominance, is that a homosexual act? Which I think, yes. But their argument was, well, in the animal kingdom, but like, just because animals do it, does that make it less gay? Or does that mean that, like, animals are gay? Which is fine. Like, if animals are gay, that's fine. I think the worst thing is that, like, why are animals each other? You know what I mean? I feel like but I'm getting way off topic. But, like, because my wife watches a stupid show, like is it called Big Brother? I guess it's leak night tonight. Every time he's just ask a simple yes or no question. It's just, oh, how about you go yourself, Malik? No one gives you know? Go yourself. And it's not that she doesn't hear me, because she does. Because you guys can't hear that. I did hear that. She just asked me something, didn't hear what it was, but she responded to my little calling her out that I'm having, because it's this fun little game she likes to play that when she doesn't want to hear something, she just like ignores it. It's like, fuck off, Malik. Go No one cares. I'm not listening. Anyway, in this show Big Brother, in this season, there's this guy who did what you might call gay porn, but he says he's not a homosexual, which is fine. It's whatever. But there's an old saying that I love. You know, you may have heard it. I may have said it. It's you can build 1,000 bridges, but if you suck one dick, you won't be known as a bridge builder. You'll be known as a dick sucker. So it's kind of like this. If me, a straight married man, were to go sodomize another man, regardless of the reason, that would be a homosexual act. There's no denying that. But does doing that homosexual act make someone gay? Or is it repeated homosexual acts to make someone gay? Not that I'm not worried about, like, I want to make that very clear. I'm not worried about it. Shit. I am a straight man. I'm as straight as they can be. You know? I am a straight man. However, I do hate women. That's besides the point. What I'm saying is, it's a good question. You know what I mean? Is sometimes it would be nice. It's you know, some questions need to be answered, and people don't really think about it as much as they should. Like, does one gay act make somebody gay? Or is it like a series of gay acts? Because I think if a dude chooses to do gay porn, they're gay. Like, if you choose to have sex in prison with another man and you're a dude, you have gay butt sex in prison, you're gay. Like, it's fun, which is fine. That's fine. You do you. But how are you gonna say that you're not gay if you're having gay sex? Well, I'm asking just interesting questions. Did Japan deserve it? Because Japan did a lot of fucked up shit before and during World War II. I don't really know about after. Like, they had millions and millions of bubonic plague infested lice and fleas and whatnot, and they were planning on unleashing them into the world. As I've said in a previous Weekly Blitz, there was a thing they did called the of Nanking. The of Nanking. It's got to be pretty grisly for like us as a species, humanity, to decide we shouldn't call this thing anything else but which is like universally a naughty thing to do. So, what the white man did to the Native Americans was bad and whatnot, but what about all the Native Americans that sided with the white man? Like, what are the thoughts on them? Are they bad too? Are they just as bad as the white man? I don't know. Just a question. Another one. All things considered, when we talk about people like Genghis Khan or Tamerlane or, things like that, should we consider them like Adolf Hitler? Those are all the questions that I got for that little segment there. But that brings me to the heft, the meat. What has really, really, really pissed me off a week or so. Women. What the fuck happened to you? And I'm saying this in whatever. I don't give a fuck about your opinion of me as like a person or whatever. I know I'm a very attractive, suave, handsome, charismatic, athletic, good, well-spoken, highly educated, well-read, well-dressing, good hair having, good loving, young black man that any woman, every woman, aspires to be with, but I'm taken, as you all know. And this isn't me looking down on women. This is just me wondering, what the hell happened? It's like, as soon as I get out of high school, every single girl that's not like super religious becomes a giant whore. Which, if that's what you're into, which you bet your bottom dollar I would have been if I was in high school when that boom happened. It's just like all of them just whore, having sex with everybody. Number of baby mamas, freaking, and it's like, why? All women do on social media is talk shit about their baby daddy. Okay, why did you let the dude nut inside of you? Like, how? What? If you're letting these dump inside of you, right? How are you any better than these pieces of you, like, know your fucking worth. That's brings me back to OnlyFans. These fucking 5s and 6s getting made rich, having all their bills paid because they show a bunch of fucking idiots there's an entire free internet of pornography out there. Not that I would know, I've just heard. But you can go out there and you can watch whatever you want. You don't have to pay any money to see some 5's fucking anus. Who cares? It's giving women this false self-confidence and false worth that they're going out into this marketplace thinking, oh, I can have any man I want. And men being so fucking stupid and pussy hungry that they are nowadays, they're like, oh man, I give her whatever she wants as long as she let me fuck her. It's not difficult or impressive to have sex with a It's not. I'm sorry. Been there, done that. And if I can do it, it's not difficult. Now, granted, as I've said, I'm pretty much the apex man, but aspire for something more. Every female has a vagina. You can have sex with every single one of them. All you need is their consent. All of them. If any female could want to have sex with you, and that could happen, right? However, how many are intelligent? And I might not be might not be speaking to the right crowd, because as I said, a lot of dudes are so fucking stupid that it's like, oh yeah, she's hot, she has a vagina. But Like, she's gonna get ugly one day. What are you gonna do? Cheat? Yeah, I mean, you can do that, obviously. That's the easy way out. But you can only cheat so many times before you get caught or it gets boring. What do you do then? You start fucking guys? Well, that's gay. You don't want to do that. Unless you do, which is fine. But, like, why not just find someone you can do other things with besides porking? Besides having intercourse? Besides, find someone you can have a conversation, someone you can build together with. Someone who knows that you're an insane person and still puts up with you. You know what I mean? Also, you can... Never mind. She didn't like when I talk about that. Shout out to my gym that I go to sometimes. Having a couple health issues lately, so I've been out of the game. They went 5-0 this past weekend. That's 5 wins and 0 losses. Real Warrior Academy, what's up? Shout out to you. And this is just something that's weighing on my heart. If this speaks to you, know that that is on you, yourself, and you. That has nothing to do with me. Do not be a fucking pick-me. Do not be that. You can be anything in the world. Do not be fucking pick-me. And if you... most of you know what a pick-me is. Everybody knows what pick-me is. I'm not going to elaborate on it because if I have to elaborate on it, then if you need elaboration on what a pick-me is, you're probably a fucking pick-me. Don't. The world does not revolve around you. Everybody else has their own fucking problems. I have my problems. My wife has her problems. My own fucking dogs have their problems. Don't be a fucking pick-me. Not everything that goes right or wrong in your life, period, needs to be a Facebook post. Facebook should be for memes and my fucking mental breakdowns. They don't need you being, oh, hey, feel sad about me. Think about me. I need your attention. If I post something on Facebook, like, hey, I feel like blowing my brains out, that's because I'm 145.6%, 10% away from buying a gun, putting it in my mouth, and blasting off. That's the only time you will ever hear me talking about me feeling suicidal or any type of shit on Facebook. Ever. Other than that, like, don't. Unless it's a real emergency, you are driving your car currently into some sort of body of water, don't post about it. Fucking take a deep breath, smoke a cigarette if that's something you can do, and move the along. Holy shit, you're accomplishing nothing by bitching and moaning about your fucking problems on Facebook. Every single day. Multiple status after multiple status after multiple status. Hey, feel bad about me. Hey, remember my struggle. Hey, worry about me. Hey, I really need you today. Like, stop it. If it's that bad, go get some fucking help. Or, never mind, I can't say the alternative, but you know exactly what I'm inferring. Like, that's it. That is it. Those are the two options. Holy fuck. It's like everybody just wants to fucking bitch and moan on Facebook all the time. And like, yeah, do I like to spend my time on Facebook? Absolutely. Because I like drama. I like to argue with people. And it's hard to argue with people when you're there fucking bitching and moaning about how fucking, oh, my girlfriend left me. No one fucking cares. Holy shit. Holy, you know how many times I've thought about killing myself in the past 3 years? More than I can mention. You know how many times I put it on Facebook? Fucking 0. Because I'm not a holy shit. If you're depressed, if you have literal fucking depression, go see a doctor. Nobody on Facebook, nothing any of your retarded friends are going to say is going to make you feel any better, guy or gal, pal, person. Smoke some fucking weed like the rest of us and go about your fucking day. Anyway, your boy got back into college. So we'll see how that goes. I'm still really pissed about, like, just why? What is everyone's need for gratification from a bunch of other fucking nobodies on social media? Me included. Like, as I said, I enjoy the drama. If that's your thing, go ahead. You have my blessing. If you're unironically on Facebook talking about your problems, go to fucking Twitter where all the other fucking faggots go. Because that's where you belong. You have a wonderful evening. And you know what? Stay motivated.